What's up, and this is Super Comic Guru, and today we're going to be talking about Justice League No Justice. Some of you may be wondering, what is Justice League No Justice? Justice League No Justice is a 4-part miniseries written by Joshua Williamson, James T, and Scott Snyder. It's going to be released on May 9th, so just over 2 weeks. No Justice picks up immediately after where Metal leaves off, so basically when they defeated Barbados and then when he's chained up by the Overmonder. The Justice League is unsure if they can even handle larger threats, so now they're planning to build the Hall of Justice on Earth. Following up with the destruction of the Source Wall, many things were left unanswered, such as what exactly is the Source Wall. So the Source Wall wasn't really explained in Metal on exactly what it is, and destroying it has consequences. According to Williamson, Aquaman said it the best when he said in issue 6 of Metal, "We're just small fish in a small fishbowl, and now we're poured into the ocean." Now, my understanding of that is it's a barrier that keeps the universe separated amongst each other, and now because the Source Wall is gone, that barrier that protects them, they basically are in this whole area of black, well, meaning space, and now anything can come in and out. Now, from the synopsis of issue 1, now this is coming from No Justice and Scott Snyder himself. The 4 new epic space gods who essentially start to act because of the Source Wall breaking. So we learn that there's 4 space gods that are comprised of the universe's major energies: mystery, wonder, wisdom, and entropy. And they use that to sustain themselves by eating planets. So basically they're kind of a Galactus type of thing from Marvel Comics. So from here we can see an image of 3 of them, and this is from the final pages of Metal issue 6. And because of this, we're going to pretty much be seeing new alliances and teams. So now the second part of the synopsis is Brainiac systematically takes all the Earth super teams down, and the last thing that the League expects him to do is ask for their help because his world is about to be destroyed and the universe. So DC Comics has released 5 pages from issue 1 of No Justice, and the first page is basically of the Green Lanterns all gathering up and talking about how they basically fought against threats from the darkest days, from the brightest day and the blackest night, and they never see anything like this. So what happens next is they all have gathered up, and they're pretty much, looks like the Guardians have called each ring wielder to one specific location, and they are looking at this particular area which we can't see right away, and they need to seal it, and it has to be done fast. And we can see this blue lining of, I don't know exactly what it is, but they're all looking at it and they all look very concerned, especially the bird lantern on the far left. The art's actually pretty sick looking, kind of my style of it. So John Stewart wants to seal it up really quick and is talking about how basically they're a boat, a leaking raft on a toxic sea, and how all this energy is coming in and they need to seal it quick before it gets worse. So Halcan doesn't essentially have anything to say to it, and then Guy pretty much tells them, like, hey, you know what, like, after that whole trip of yours to stop the dark multiverse and breaking that wall, he doesn't need to tell it because they're looking at the damn wall, and it's literally the Source Wall with a giant hole in it, and they essentially can't do anything about it to stop it, but they gotta figure something out. So the next page is basically of the Suicide Squad, the Titans, the Teen Titans, and the Justice League trying to stop Brainiac, and there's a crisis alert. So the next page we actually see Brainiac, he's fighting the Justice League, and pretty much they're getting manhandled by him and his robot. So the next page, which isn't colored in, this is what I got off Newsarama and CBR. Superman comes flying in and punches Brainiac, so this is probably directly after the Justice League is defeated. Brainiac catches his punch. Brainiac is powerful as always, and it looks like he's actually in the next page giving Superman a vision of the future, how Earth is gonna look like about this upcoming doom. And now we can see all these other Brainiacs coming down, and they pretty much chomp up the Justice League, and Superman can't do nothing about it. Now if we get into the teams, and this has been confirmed by the writers, so again there are 4 teams. Team Mystery, which consists of Starro, Starfire, Superman, Martian Manhunter, and Sinestro. There will be Team Entropy, which consists of Lobo, Lex Luthor, Beast Boy, Batman, and Deathstroke. Team Wonder Woman, which consists of Raven, Dr. Fate, Zatanna, Wonder Woman, Etrigan the Demon. Team Wisdom, Cyborg, Harley Quinn, Adam, Flash, Damian. Now, Harley Quinn and Team Wisdom? What is so wise about Harley Quinn is my question, and I'm pretty sure a question for almost everybody. And there's actually one other team that was confirmed by Scott Snyder as Team Earth, which what I'm calling it, and it consists of Amanda Waller and Nightwing. Now I'll be getting to the synopsis of each issue. So now this is the image of issue 1. We can see Team Mystery, or easier way to remember it, Team Superman, the whole team there itself, and we can see one of the space gods in the background. So the synopsis for issue 1, as I mentioned earlier, it was when Brainiac initially attacks them, and again with the images I showed earlier, issue 1 is probably just going to be Brainiac invading, and then the Justice League trying to stop him, including the Teen Titans, Suicide Squad, etc., and Brainiac's gonna kidnap the Justice League and take him back to his planet. Because again, that's what the rumors were going around, that Brainiac will be taking them back to their planet. So now issue 2 synopsis is this: the team's arrival at Brainiac's home world to find it already in chaos. Only by splitting up and journeying to the 4 cosmic trees of Kolu will they have any hope of saving the planet. But what's waiting for them will test their true mettle of their new alliance. So now this is issue 2's cover. We see Team Batman and another space god in the back. My thoughts on this issue? Well, if they're there, it's already in chaos. It's gonna be a really big fight, or it's gonna be just a freaking beat down just to get to these trees and figure out what these trees are, because apparently that's what they need to focus on, is to getting to those 4 cosmic trees, and now they have to split apart. So now from my understanding is these teams are probably getting made when they get into issue 2 and not issue 1. Issue 1 is probably they're all just fighting and they all get dragged into it. So here's the cover for issue 3, Team Wonder Woman and another space god in the background. Personally, I like issue 3's cover the best. It just pops in my eyes, and overall, everybody looks crazy good. So the synopsis for issue 3 is: Starfire makes a crushing discovery, Beast Boy uncovers a shocking betrayal, and Cyborg and Wonder Woman are forced to make a decision that will have devastating repercussions for all 4 teams, and potentially for those they left behind on Earth. Okay, so this issue is probably going to be they found something about those space gods on how to destroy them, but we all know that the source wall is broken, and now this leak is happening of everything from the outside coming into their universe, because there's no barrier protecting them anymore. So probably in this issue they learn if they probably kill one of them, or I don't know, if they explode by killing them, they could have just opened this gate wide open and it'll cause more of a problem. There probably isn't any more balance. That's what I'm kind of approaching it. The whole Avatar type of thing, you need all 4 to keep the balance. Yeah, so again, for issue 3, probably the best looking cover. So moving on to issue 4. So issue 4 is, as we can see here, is Team Flash, another space god in the background. But Team Wisdom and Harley Quinn, man. Again, super curious to why Harley Quinn. So the synopsis for issue 4 is: after the unimaginable happens, the DCU must band together to defend Earth from annihilation. Before the end, new alliances will have forged and some heroes will be lost forever. Don't miss the event that will set the stage for Justice League in 2018 and beyond. Now, my concern here is when they say new alliances will be forged and some heroes will be lost forever. Awesome, we're having new alliances, but some heroes will be lost. What do you mean? Are they gonna die? Are they gonna go away for a while? Are we not gonna get them? Are they planning to get rid of some of the Flashes? Because there is currently this whole Wally US versus Barry Allen thing going on, and Wally US from pre-New 52 era. So I am a little concerned about what is exactly going to happen to these heroes, and it is interesting. And we all know what's happening after this. Scott Snyder will be taking over Justice League. There'll be 2 Justice League, the space one, I think it's called Audacity, I believe, and the regular Justice League, which Scott Snyder will be doing. Basically Justice League in space will be happening, so that's kind of cool. Justice League No Justice is coming up in just over 2 weeks. Super excited for it. It picks off wherever Metal leaves. we hopefully get our answers to what the source wall exactly is, because that would be really helpful. And overall, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and comment. Let me know what you think about these space gods, the source wall breaking, Justice League No Justice, these teams, and how Harley Quinn's on Team Wisdom. Anything you want to talk about, leave that in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.